Baar Baar Dekho is bookended by highlights. Nitya Mehra, having worked in films like Life of Pi as an assistant director, made her debut as a director with Baar Baar Dekho, having Siddharth Malhotra and Katrina Kaif in the lead. The film ends with Kala Chashma, that insanely infectious Badshah song. While it began, at least few people in the theatre I was in started dancing. And Baar Baar Dekho begins with beautifully wrote summary of grand romance. Now let's talk more about this movie. Hi guys, welcome to Get All Talkies. Now let's talk about what the story is all about. What if your life fast forwards to the main highlights of it only for you to find out what you mess up in the end? Would you wish for a rewind button? Because that's when you wish you learn a life lesson earlier. But luckily or unluckily for Sid, who no surprisingly plays the role of maths professor and is hesitant just a day before his marriage to Katrina. This is exactly what happens to him. His life fast forwards. What happens to him in future? Will he be able to get back to his present? Why is this happening to him? And more importantly, does he get married at the end? This is all that Baar Baar Dekho deals with. What makes up the film? Baar Baar Dekho is completely a director film which seems to showcase her take on life and love. She makes use of an interesting plot play to pin her point. It isn't exactly a philosophical drama or a sophisticated science fiction. The chemistry between Siddharth and Katrina is extremely awesome. Imagination can be seen at the play, with scenes depicting what 2034 might look like. Now let's talk about what works in the movie. Since the film talks about life in general, it seems to be able to strike a note with everyone, irrespective of age or gender differences. Romance is sensible and solid in the script, with the chemistry of Sid and Katrina adding to it. Both have given one of their best performances, and it could be confirmed that in the theatre with boys shouting their heart for Katrina while girls awed for Siddharth. Songs are big plus. When you know that the first half is already end and Kala Chashma is not yet come, you know what best has to come. Now let's talk about what didn't work in the movie. The engagement at certain points falls like child learning to walk, but it gets up again and goes straight immediately. There is a point when story moves to the little future, then farther into it, then goes back to little past, and then goes back. Well, as said earlier, something could have done about it. Overall, Baar Baar Dekho is fun-filled and easily relatable movie that deserves your warm, hearty watch. Baar Baar Dekho is a film that might just make you do what the title says. Get All Talkies rates this movie 3.5 out of 5.